I needed her just to go away because it just took forever for her to finally realize. It's been done and over for years.
I just need her to go away. Can we just talk about how brutal Kody was with Meri? Like, you know, every time I get on this little TV, I watch it on my little laptop, and I'm just like, I be thinking maybe Kody will get better. Like, in the back of my mind, I'm hoping. I don't really have hope in my conscience, but I'm hoping just for the kids and for the ex-wife's sake that he'll be a better person. But he proves me wrong every time. I just want her to go away. I don't want to do the spiritual thing because it took her so long to realize. Like Kody, even the way they played a clip back of Kody hugging Meri when they finally had a discussion that it was over. Mm-hmm. And even he was like this. Like, he didn't want to hug her too long because he didn't want her to catch feelings or whatever. Like, even he was just like, like, that's how he was petting her, really. Because he was like his hand was not even, like, holding her, like, in the embrace, like, look, I'm sorry or whatever. It was just kind of like.
I thought it was a nice. Well, I guess
I saw the pats and the, like, okay, get off me. Like, okay. And I was just like, he's just horrible. That's what I was thinking. Like, Kody was so mean. Like, and my thing is, Meri, that's why I was telling Meri, don't embarrass yourself by trying to do the spiritual thing. Y'all did let us know in the comment section that yes, she wants to do the unsealing and all this stuff, but my thing is, does it work when your husband no longer believes in the faith?
Well, she wants to do it because she still apparently believes. So I think anything that will help Meri
move on. But my thing is, like, it's just he talks so bad about her. Like me, if I saw somebody
that's him look bad. That's that's not on her. Like
I don't know if I'll say all that, because my thing is, like, if somebody was talking this badly about me, I would never want to be in their presence again. Like, never. Like,
right.
I'm sorry, but my pride just will not let me go back there. Like, I don't even care if I still believe in the faith. Me personally, I'm not going there for you to abuse me and for you to talk about how she dragged me to this spiritual thing. Like, why can't she just get over it? Like, I'm not giving you an opportunity to continue to talk bad about me. Like, my pride won't let me do it.
Maybe she thinks that the bishop or the elders will have be like a referee. And
Kody doesn't even like the church
to say the things. Well, she doesn't know that. Like, she doesn't know.
Cody has said this on several podcasts. He even told it with that guy who was talking about Robin and a diesel.
Yeah, but he never called this place BS.
Yes, he did. He was just like, I don't believe in it and the religion, And he basically called all the leaders of the religion liars. Am I the only one who saw that on the thing? Remember that interview he did with that guy where he said that Robin was a diesel jeans model and the man was like, what? You remember that?
I do remember that.
Because he even talked about how they were all liars and that he even was talking about the pedophilia or whatever. Like, I just remember Kody just really going off.
His church. I mean, he talked against like the Warren Jeff and stuff like that. But I didn't think he was like disparaging his own church and like that completely. To the point of what he said this time, like, this is BS.
I feel like what he said over there was worse because I do remember this man saying that, they all kind of do this stuff for their own benefit and and he even alluded to the fact that women aren't treated fairly in polygamy and all this stuff. Like, he came for his church leaders. I don't know why, but I definitely remember that. Y'all can't either. I don't know. I have to look back and see the video and then maybe we'll do another.
I didn't watch it thoroughly, so.
I don't know. I think it was like an hour or 2 hours.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole entire thing.
I just remember him saying some really shady stuff because a lot of people from that church came out and was talking about Kody. I just remember it not being the best.
So this is not the first time. So,
Yeah.
Mary, I don't, you know.
I just would not go there to embarrass myself. Like, man, you
But
gotta
she
pick
still
your pride off
believes.
the flow, man, and just say, I don't want nothing to do with this shyster. Like,
I know, but this is her church. So, I mean, you know.
I mean, I
She
guess.
needs to unseal herself.
I mean, that's fine.
And that's what she feels as though will unseal her so that she can, although Mary, you've kind of been in another relationship though.
What if she was some guy and she was kissing him and all this stuff?
So what's this about?
Right?
Oh, no, but that's after, because you know this has been behind. This whole thing is behind.
But I do want to say this,
So,
because if
yeah,
we go through
okay.
this whole thing and Mary never goes to the church, then this is what my belief is going to be. Because if we go through this whole season and we see that Mary never goes to the church, and then we obviously know she went with this guy, to me, it will just confirm what my thought really is, which is she wants to go see Kody again. She wants to maybe have a conversation with him, and maybe she's thinking the church leaders will do something about it. My thing is, I feel like she's not doing this
You mean
for her
trying to force him to
unsealing.
let her come back?
Well, not like that, but I feel like maybe, and I'm trying to skip what I'm trying to say together, so y'all give me a second. But I think maybe Mary is trying to maybe let Kody be accountable and maybe explain some things to her. Like, I just feel like it's more Kody focused, not really so
Okay.
religion focused. That's why I'm like,
Okay,
pick
got
your
you.
pride off the flow and find your self-respect, and don't
Got
be
you.
in this man's presence. That's
Got
why
you.
I'm saying she shouldn't,
Got
because
you.
I personally feel deep down inside it's about Kody. It's not really about that per
that.
se.
Okay.
Because my thing is, and I don't mean to be shady, you were out here talking to other people and possibly sexting. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, really. So my thing is, I don't think that's in the book. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know how much she really in the religion. Y'all, like, don't come for me. I'm just saying what I think in my head. Because my thing is, I don't think they say anything about cheating in the religion. So that's all I got to say. Like,
But I'm thinking that the timeline, I'm just thinking like this is show. I mean, we know.
I
that's
mean,
the
you see
thing
how
about,
Mariah went so far and left after this whole thing, and her mama trying to get her to talk to the catfish dude who ended up to be some woman.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's not in the thing. So
Yeah.
I don't know
But
how
you
much
know
she
something?
believes.
I wonder
Just saying.
if this will be. Well, this is why it makes you think. When I was wondering, I said, how come none of the children are in the religion anymore? That's because you had Kody, who's supposed to be head of this family, never really believing.
Yeah.
And as the children got older, they were able to see it for what it really was,
Right.
you know. But I hope with the whole thing with Mary, what I'm hoping is that Leon will cut her some slack, and maybe some of the other children too. I mean, I don't know all the things that went on, but here's a woman who was with a man who was so unfair to her the whole entire time.
I do think that he made her
Who
go
could
nuts.
stand her, you know, and doing little things like throwing stones and then hiding your hand,
Yeah.
right? And children, you weren't able to see that as a child.
Yeah.
All you get is like this brunt of Mary being angry all the time.
Which
She probably did not even understand why she was so angry. But then you have, you know, the wives also, Kody going around gossiping about her, right? Saying all kinds of things to the wives about how awful she is and all the things
Yeah.
that she did. And so they get up and want to fight these battles.
Yeah.
And then they're mean with her, right? Probably talking about their children, about how awful she is. And then the kids are like, yeah, she don't even allow us to go through her house and all this stuff. Maybe that's all Mary had control over. Because
Yeah.
you had this man that was just so unfair and mean to her.
Yeah.
To the point that even with a new wife coming in, he talked so badly about his relationship with Mary
That she made
that
so
that new wife had to say to him, before I even go further with you, we need to have some sacred covenant.
whatever that meant.
And so,
I mean, this was like a mockery. Like, the covenant was like a mockery of Mary's marriage. That's why I'm saying
that's
what I'm
really
saying.
what it is.
Like, she is so pathetic, don't you? And then for this to be going on for years,
Decades.
decades.
You don't even know how long.
It's
They were
so
together for 32
embarrassing.
years. You think to yourself, when he talks about the whole anger and all that stuff, that was before the show started. So when you think about it, man, this can go back for like maybe after the first 10 years of their marriage. It might have been going on for a whole 2 decades.
This is why I personally am going to say this. Meri, she was infatuated with Kody. She really wanted him. No matter how much you might like somebody or got feelings for somebody, if that shit not reciprocated, walk away. Because then you end up a 32-year marriage, 20 years sexless. I don't care what she say, because this man wasn't having sex with you when the show started, okay? Like, this is what happens when you chase people who God don't want for you. You gotta listen to God, and you have to believe that He is going to bring you the perfect person for you. Don't be like, oh my God, I have butterflies. I've liked it for this long. You will be here in a sexless, loveless marriage, looking like Meri with
young women out here.
with some man that looks like Kody, talking about how he just wants you to go away. Look at how you look. Talk about you want a woman to go away from you, and you act the way you act.
I know.
The cojones for that man. It's embarrassing. Do not force yourself on somebody that don't want
I
you.
think with Meri, if she had just kept it moving, remember she was getting ready to get out of polygamy.
Should have stayed out of it.
If she had just kept it moving, she probably will be with somebody by now who loves her and she's happy, you know?
Yeah. But y'all let us know what y'all think about this whole thing.
But I go back to her father. See, when a woman ends up with the wrong man, I always blame that woman's father. I always go back to the father.
Yeah.
Because however he was, he showed her by the mistreatment probably of her mother, you know, what it was okay for her to accept.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, we'll see you guys on the next episode of Drama with the Sister Wives. So,
Bye.